The 10 most gruesome methods of torture and execution. 1. Lingqi. Lingqi, or slow slicing or death by 1,000 cuts, was a form of torture and execution used in China from roughly 900 CE until it was banned in 1905. 2. Flaying. Flaying of humans is used as a method of slow and painful execution, depending on how much of the skin is removed. Generally, an attempt is made to keep the removed portion of the skin intact. 3. The brazen bull. The condemned were locked inside the device, and a fire was set under it, heating the metal until the person inside was roasted to death. 4. Impalement. Impalement, as a method of execution and also torture, is the penetration of a human by an object such as a stake, pole, spear, or hook, often by complete or partial perforation of the torso. It was used particularly in response to crimes against the state. 5. Death by burning. The best-known type of executions of death by burning is when the condemned is bound to a large wooden stake that is usually called burning at the stake. 6. Rat torture. Rat torture is the use of rats to torture a victim by encouraging them to attack and eat the victim's organs to their death. 7. Death by boiling. Death by boiling is a method of execution used in various parts of Europe and Asia, in which a person is killed by being immersed in a boiling liquid such as water, oil, tar, etc. 8. The Judas cradle. The Judas cradle, also known as the Judas chair and the guided cradle, was a tall stool-shaped torture device with a metal or wooden pyramid on top, allegedly used by the Spanish Inquisition. Naked victims would be forced down on it by ropes with the intent of stretching their orifice for a long period, and the device was rarely washed only to contract the infection that would confirm the victim's death. 9. Death by sawing. The term death by sawing indicates the act of sawing a living person in half, either mid-sagittally or transversely. Death by sawing was a method of execution reportedly used in different parts of the world. 10. The blood eagle. The blood eagle was one of the most horrific methods of torture and execution described in the Nordic sagas. The ribs of the victim were severed from the vertebral column, pulling the lungs through the opening to create a pair of wings and sprinkled with salt, making it one of the worst execution methods ever devised in history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.